Let's dive into the token everyone's talking about, WLFI. It's not just hype. WLFI raised over $500 million in pre-sale, instantly setting itself apart from the usual crypto launches. With massive funding and a huge community, this isn't your average small-cap gamble. The buzz centers on its projected listing price and the potential for life-changing returns. But WLFI also claims real-world utility, aiming to be more than just another meme coin. In this video, we'll break down the pre-sale numbers, price predictions, and the risks, including a warning about its possible impact on the entire crypto market. Is WLFI the next big thing, or just another high-risk play? Let's get into it. If you're enjoying this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. To understand WLFI, follow the money. Before the public even heard its name, WLFI raised $575 million by selling 25.25 billion tokens in private rounds. This wasn't just a typical pre-sale, it was a strategic, tiered fundraising effort, with each round increasing in price and urgency. The average pre-sale price, about 2.2 cents per token. Early investors at this price are sitting on massive potential gains, and their actions will shape the token's price after launch. The huge war chest means WLFI can fund development, marketing, and major exchange listings. But it also means a lot of tokens were bought cheap, setting up both opportunity and risk. Let's break down how each round played out. The first sale was the foundation, 20 billion tokens sold at 1.5 cents each, raising $300 million. Early backers took the biggest risk and got the best price, betting on the team and vision. This capital fueled development, marketing, and exchange negotiations. If WLFI lists at $1.47, these investors could see nearly 100x returns. But with so much profit on the table, even with vesting, early selling could create major price swings. The first round built the base, but those investors' next moves will decide if WLFI can hold its momentum. The foundation is strong, but the pressure to cash out is real. Will early backers hold or dump? That's the question. The second round of the WLFI pre-sale marked a pivotal moment in the project's journey. In this phase, 5 billion tokens were snapped up at 5 cents each, raising a staggering $250 million in fresh capital. The speed and scale of this round surprised even seasoned market watchers, as investors from around the globe rushed to secure their share before prices climbed higher. Demand remained incredibly strong, despite the higher price point compared to the first round. This surge in interest was a clear signal that confidence in WLFI was not only holding steady, but actually growing. Investors saw the project as a rare opportunity, and the buzz around the token began to spread rapidly through online forums and financial circles. For those who got in early, the potential rewards were eye-popping. If WLFI hits its ambitious $1.47 target, these investors could be looking at nearly 30x returns on their initial stake. Such prospects fueled even more excitement, drawing in both retail buyers and larger institutional players eager to ride the wave. The final pre-sale round was even more exclusive, a tightly controlled OTC sale. Here, 250 million tokens were offered at 10 cents each, raising an additional $25 million. This round wasn't just about raising funds, it was about bringing in strategic partners who could add real value to the project as it prepared for public launch. By setting a new price floor, this round established a strong foundation for WLFI's market debut. The involvement of key partners added credibility and signaled to the market that the project was ready for the big leagues. Each pre-sale round built on the momentum of the last, creating a powerful narrative of unstoppable growth. The price steps weren't just numbers, they told a story of increasing demand, rising valuations, and a community that believed in the project's vision. WLFI didn't just raise money, it constructed a ladder of rising valuations and growing investor excitement. Every new level brought more attention, more credibility, and a sense that something big was about to happen. With a total of $575 million raised across all rounds, WLFI now stands on the brink of a blockbuster debut. The project has captured the imagination of the crypto world, and expectations are sky high. But with each successful round, the pressure for big returns has only intensified. Early investors are eager to see profits, and the risk of rapid profit-taking looms large. The stakes have never been higher, and the market is watching every move. Now, with all eyes on $WLFI, the stage is set for a dramatic and potentially game-changing launch. The predicted listing price, $1.47, has become the talk of the crypto world. It's more than just a number. It's a symbol of hope, hype, and high expectations. For many, this price tag represents the dream of turning a small investment into a life-changing windfall almost overnight. That's why you're seeing so much excitement and even a bit of mania among traders and investors. The buzz is everywhere, on social media, in group chats, and across trading forums. Everyone wants a piece of the action, hoping to ride the wave to quick profits. For those who got in during the very first round, $1.47 could mean a staggering 98x return on their initial investment. That's the kind of gain that turns heads and draws in even more speculators. And even for investors who joined in later rounds, the potential profits are still massive, enough to make anyone's heart race. New buyers are being told there's still plenty of upside, with some projections promising 5x to 15x gains from the listing price. The message is clear. There's still time to get in before the rocket takes off. But here's the catch. These numbers are all based on speculation and hype. No one can guarantee these returns, and the risks are just as real as the rewards. When the token finally launches, the real price will be determined by the classic forces of supply and demand. It's a high-stakes game, and anything can happen once trading begins. The $1.47 target has become a rallying point, uniting early investors and fueling a powerful sense of FOMO, fear of missing out, among newcomers. But bold predictions and viral price targets don't guarantee success. In the world of crypto, fortunes can change in an instant, and hype can evaporate just as quickly. The promise of more upside is carefully crafted to keep the hype machine running, drawing in more buyers and keeping the conversation alive. But the reality is, nothing is certain in this market. Prices can swing wildly, and what looks like a sure thing today could unravel tomorrow. The real test for $WLFI will come after the initial rush, when the excitement fades and the market decides what the token is truly worth. Will the price hold steady, or will early investors rush to cash out, sending the price tumbling and leaving latecomers in the dust? In the end, only the market will decide the true value of $WLFI, and whether $1.47 was just a fleeting dream or the start of something bigger. If $WLFI lists at $1.47 with 25.25 billion tokens in circulation, its market cap would be $37.10 billion, enough to debut in the global crypto top 10. That's bigger than Cardano or Shiba Inu on many days. The goal launched not as an underdog but as a titan. But launching this big means less room for exponential growth. To 10x from here, $WLFI would need to rival Ethereum or even Bitcoin in market cap. The project is betting on immediate, massive adoption. It's a high-stakes move. Success would be historic, but the risk of falling short is huge. Can $WLFI justify its sky-high valuation from day one? Some predict $WLFI's launch could trigger a liquidity shock, draining capital from other cryptos as investors rush in. The theory people will sell other coins to buy $WLFI, causing a 40–60% drop in the rest of the market. It's a dramatic claim and a powerful marketing tool. But can one token really crash the entire market? Unlikely. The biggest impact would probably hit mid-cap altcoins and meme coins, not giants like Bitcoin. Still, the hype could create short-term volatility across the board. The liquidity shock story is more about fueling FOMO than predicting reality. Watch for turbulence, but don't buy into the doomsday scenario. Beyond the hype, what does $WLFI actually do? The project claims real-world utility, setting it apart from meme coins, but details are scarce. The pitch is that $WLFI is tied to a tangible product or ecosystem, not just speculation. If true, this could justify a high valuation and long-term growth. But without clear use cases, it risks being just another hype-driven token. Compare it to Ethereum or Chainlink. Real utility is what sustains value. $575 million gives $WLFI the resources to build something big, but execution is everything. The promise is there, but investors need proof, not just marketing. So, is $WLFI truly a once-in-a-lifetime chance to build generational wealth? Or is it just another high-stakes gamble in the ever-volatile world of crypto? Investors everywhere are asking themselves this question as the buzz around $WLFI grows louder by the day. The excitement is palpable, but so is the uncertainty. With so much at stake, it's crucial to look beyond the hype and really understand what's happening beneath the surface. The pre-sale was nothing short of a spectacle, a masterclass in hype, marketing, and fundraising that drew in both seasoned investors and curious newcomers. But while the $37 billion starting cap is impressive, it's also a double-edged sword. On one hand, it signals massive confidence and ambition. On the other, it raises questions about sustainability and long-term value. Early investors could see life-changing gains if momentum continues, but the reality is that such a high valuation can also create intense selling pressure. If too many people rush to cash out, the price could plummet just as quickly as it rose, leaving latecomers holding the bag. For new buyers, getting in now means making a high-stakes bet, not just on price action, but on the project's ability to deliver real utility and maintain community trust. It's a wager on both the future of $WLFI and the broader crypto market's appetite for risk. The risk of becoming exit liquidity for early backers is very real. Many projects have seen newcomers left with heavy losses as early investors take profits and move on. It's a harsh lesson that's played out time and again in the crypto space. That's why it's more important than ever to do your own research. Dive into the white paper, scrutinize the team's track record, and ask tough questions about the project's roadmap and tokenomics. Remember, never invest more than you can afford to lose, no matter how tempting the potential rewards. $WLFI could end up being the year's biggest success story, making headlines for all the right reasons. Or it could become a cautionary tale, a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in crypto. So, what's your take? Is $WLFI the next big thing, a potential game changer, or are there too many red flags to ignore? Are you ready to take the risk, or will you watch from the sidelines? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates as this story continues to unfold. Your perspective could help others make smarter decisions in this fast-moving market.